Hey, 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 hey. So it's so good to see you all here. Thanks for hopping in. And it's Pastor Joshua. Hey, I just wanted to come in with a quick segment, a little EP tidbit, just talking about the electric piano, the road sounds, those the electric piano that you kind of get back in the 70s and 80s, and even now in more the neo soul, the neo soul is very coming in jazz and even some gospel, even some CCM music has some EP in it, so it has become a very popular thing. So before I get started, if you're watching, I want you to share, like this video, share it with your friends, share it on your page for me, and just tell people to hop in. I don't know what musicians are going to see this or who's going to pop in, but I'm hoping that it helps someone. So this little tidbit is going to be short and sweet, but it's going to be more for those who have been around, those musicians that's been playing and been on for a little while. As far as, hey Manuel, on my music. All right, bro. That's right. That's right. A lot of Manuel's music has some EP in it. Probably almost on everything he does has EP. So, and it's a beautiful, soft, warm sound. But again, share this on your page, share this on your business page, share it on YouTube. This is streaming to YouTube as well as Facebook and on my Joshua Marcel page as well. Joshua Marcel Mike, you may see that MIC with the red and black dots. So you can share it with your friends. But this little tidbits for most of those musicians that have been playing around, and you got this question wondering in your mind. Okay, I can play the piano, but what about the EPs? Where do I implement an EP? Where do I implement an electric piano? Where it kind of really depends on the song and how do I play this EP, or what's a good way to start practicing with the EP. So let's talk about where do you implement it. You can implement it wherever you want, but think about it like this: EP kind of gives you more of um, a solid warm sound. It's great for neo soul styles. Anything that's got like a little funky beat or just a rhythm beat. It's a great accompaniment instrument. So if your main instrument is the piano, you can come behind it with some EPs. Just kind of give it that feel right behind it. What if your pastor's talking and and you just want to do some background talking music? So you got to be a judge on that, right? Because think about it: if you start playing EP, it's gonna make you want to play some jazzy type chords, and then you don't want if your pastor's just maybe talking about a particular topic or subject, or maybe it's just talking, trying to fill in the space before he goes to the next part of whatever the service is, or it's a good filler. But be careful doesn't that whatever you plan doesn't turn into the Java Cafe, your cafe music. So really think about where you're gonna place that EP. So again, it's great for if someone's singing a poem. I mean, singing a poem. If someone is speaking a poem and or they're doing some spoken word, man, EP works great with spoken word. And just kind of create your own flow of where they're going. So that's great, for spoken word. It's a great accompaniment. It could be the main instrument on a particular song, depending on what song that is. So it just really depends. But most of the times, if you're playing an EP in the song, there are other instruments are playing, especially if it's a song they're singing. So there's other instruments that are, maybe a guitar or or some brass or things like that. Or an organ, could be playing along with the EP. If the EP is the main instrument, the organ is accompanying it. So it can be the main instrument depending on the song, you know. So let's talk about how will you play the EP. Well, I technically would tell people don't play the EP or the electric piano, the Rhodes, like you're playing the piano, like you're playing a regular, piano. So let me switch here real quick, kind of give you an example. So if you're that's a weird sound. So what I'm kind of getting at is sometimes when you're playing like a regular piano, you're gonna use your left hand for a lot of your bass runs and things like that. So, but if you're playing an EP, you may use a lot more chords with your left hand. So if you want to get that real EP sound, practice playing chords with your left hand, and then let your right hand be your runner. So it's a little opposite. So you may do something like and kind of let me see if I can set this up where you can see it, and then maybe that'll help out as well. Um, well, maybe not. Let me see here. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Oh, my other camera went to sleep on me. Oh man, come on, wake up. Let's see if we can make this happen for y'all real quick. There we go. Turn on. Yes. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Man, Pastor Josh trying to be technical. That's it. Trying to let all this stuff. There we go. All the technology. Boom. All right, here we go. Let's switch that over. So I'm gonna do something in the E flat. So a lot of times I like to play a minor chord depending on the flow of what we're doing. I like to play a minor, a major minor, meaning my right hand's gonna play a major note, and then I'm going to go up a whole step and with my left hand and play the minor chord. So you got like, say for instance, an E flat major, and I'm gonna go a whole step up, which is from E flat, E to F, and I'm gonna play an F minor. Now watch that together. Now, if you play that E flat major and you make it an E flat 9, meaning E flat, G, B flat, and add the F, and then you play that F major, F minor. You can do a whole right or across octave, and then just practice doing major minor, major right hand, minor left hand, whole step up. Major right hand, go up a whole step with your left hand, play the minor, D minor, C major, C. Go up a half step, half step. See that? So obviously I've been practicing that for a while, but when you first start playing it like that, it's kind of hard. But once you get it, it's like, wow, what did you just play? So a B flat major on your right hand, you can add that 9 in there, and then go up a whole step and play C minor. So you can do a major minor. So then you could do like some runs and stuff. So let me play an old school one. Here we go. All right. Come on now. Y'all hear that? See if you can recognize this. Yeah. So you have the option of being flexible, but it gives you the freedom to be jazzy. EP sounds great, and on this particular keyboard is the or Chord Chrome X. Let me move my little mouse over. It's called the Chord Chrome X, and it has some controls. I know this camera is really not doing it any justice where you can really see good, but you have a little knob here. You can kind of make it swirling. You know, so you have some options to kind of play with how that sounds, and so that's it. Just a little tidbit about playing the EP. Where do you apply the EP? How do you play it? EP's normally used with, fuller chords. So you're using left and right hands and playing your chords. And then, where do you play it? Be discreet, really think about it. Don't try to jazz up everything you do, especially if you're playing behind a speaker or someone that's talking. Really fill out your audience and fill out the atmosphere where you're playing. Make sure that it is appropriate for where you're at. So if you want to get involved in some more piano lessons or just some methods, you can send me a message and I'll give you some information on how you can become a student with Joshua Marcel. And we can get you going, whether you're just beginning or you've been playing a little while and you want to figure out some different ways of how to play. Maybe you're working on a particular song, you need some help on how to get through that song. Or maybe you just started playing and you're just really basic. You want to say, hey, I want to grow that skill in that area. We can help you with that. So thank you for your time, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. It's a little tidbit from Joshua Marcel. You have a great one, all right? Let's hit that.